This video was sponsored by Ultimate Guard. The holidays are coming, so feel free to use the link down below to order some Ultimate Guard products, like these Cortex sleeves. I know you have a lot of options to choose from out there when it comes to sleeves, but my personal favorites are the ones made by Ultimate Guard. I've tried out other companies before, but no other sleeve has the balance of both durability and shuffle feel that I find with Ultimate Guard. Find out if your local game store carries Cortex sleeves from Ultimate Guard, or click on the link down below to order yourself a set from Amazon. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Exiled Rogue. Huge thanks to Exiled Rogue and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Exiled Rogue reached out asking for a deck built around a card he had just opened from Caverns of Ixalan, Bloodletter of Alcazatz. My first thought was Veto Thorn of the Dusk Rose, but everyone knows what kind of deck you're running with him. So instead, I suggested Arya First of Locthwain, and Exiled Rogue loved the idea. Real quick, if you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Arya First of Locthwain is a 3-mana 2/3 legendary elf noble who helps us drain our opponents. Whenever she or another black creature enters the battlefield under our control, each opponent loses 1 life and we gain 1 life. We may also tap Arya and sacrifice a creature in order to draw a card. So I wanted to focus on creatures entering the battlefield and draining our opponents, more so than the sacrifice part of this deck. So this is not an Aristocrats deck, it is a life drain deck. We'll be gaining life and draining it from our opponents. Now, Exiled Rogue had a strong black deck in the past, but he took it apart. So he has most of the pricier staples. Don't worry if you don't have them, I'll make some budget suggestions for you. But we'll need more than staples to build a commander deck, and for that, we turn to our handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Quick announcement before we get into our video. I've started streaming on Twitch. There's a link down below in the video description, but the address is twitch.tv/DanonWildfire. Feel free to swing by. I'll be talking about Commander, anime, manga, or whatever else chat wants to discuss. I just started a new job, but I'm going to try to stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays in the evenings. Cabal Coffers, Bajuka Bog, and 34 Swamps. If Cabal Coffers is outside of your budget, just replace it with a swamp. Bontu's Monument, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Jet Medallion, Dark Ritual, Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth, Cryptghast, Black Market Connections, Charcoal Diamond, Wayfarer's Bauble, Solemn Simulacrum, Mindstone, and Felwar Stone help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. If any of those are outside of your budget, I'd recommend Black Market, Commander's Sphere, Pristine Talisman, Thought Vessel, and Heraldric Banner as more affordable options. Bolas's Citadel, Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Dread Presence, Twilight Prophet, Phyrexian Arena, Read the Bones, Forever Young, Night's Whisper, The Immortal Sun, Siphon Mind, Damnable Pact, Alhammaret's Archive, and Well of Lost Dreams help us to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Once again, if you're looking for budget options, try cards like Greed, Sign in Blood, or Ambition's Cost. Feed the Swarm, Hero's Downfall, Doomblade, The Eldest Reborn, Ravenous Chupacabra, Shriekmaw, Defile, Baleful Mastery, Deadly Rollick, and Cast Down help us to keep our opponents in line. Hellish Rebuke and Toxic Deluge help us to reset the board as needed. Black Sun Zenith can replace Toxic Deluge if you're wanting a more budget option. Bloodletter of Alkazots, Tainted Remedy, Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose, Sanguine Bond, Creeping Bloodsucker, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Torment of Hailfire, Priest of Gix, Exsanguinate, Exquisite Blood, Shieldred Whispering One, Endrick Sar, Master Breeder, Sengir Autocrat, Ghoulcaller Gisa, Army of the Damned, Wound Reflection, Rise of the Dreadmarn, Blood Tithe, and Archfiend of Despair make up the core of our deck. Supporting our plan, we've also got Not Dead After All, Feigned Death, Undying Malice, Panharmonicon, and Demon's Horn. Now that we have our deck list, we should compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources split between 36 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. A little light, but our curve is low, so it's fine. 15 pieces of card advantage, counting our commander. 10 pieces of interaction. 2 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Bajuka Bog. And 1 sudden I win card in Exquisite Blood. With either Veto or Sanguine Bond, Exquisite Blood combos off and goes infinite. But that's not the point of this deck. I wasn't trying to make a combo deck, but having a combo in the deck doesn't necessarily make it a combo deck. Instead, the focus of this deck is just putting creatures on the board and draining out our opponents. We can then sacrifice cards like Sengir Autocrat or Grey Merchant of Asphodel, and bring them back with Shieldred Whispering One to do it again next turn. Do you have a life drain deck? Which commander did you go with? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Damon. For only $25, you too can have a commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Jake, Exiled Rogue, Nazwin, Pedro, Airnor, Tom, Echo Fox, Midge, and Swifty. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Damon.